Hey there guys, how are you? Welcome back to another awesome video, and it's time for another awesome movie review. And this movie review is going to be of A Christmas Story. And A Christmas Story is a story that involves Ralphie and his brother and all of his family members and wacky, zany, surreal, and festive antics. I don't know who this movie was directed by, but I do know for a fact that this is a holiday classic. Very iconic. It has been quoted to death before, and just a wonderful movie all around the holidays. The cast is great and all, but the one thing I get a kick out of is Ralphie. Not only is the actor, the young kid actor who plays Ralphie, is great, giving this child wonder and this emotion, but the narrator, who is basically an older Ralphie telling his story like a memory. So it's not only is it his voice that brings it the comedy, his very monotone baritone voice, but also the fact that not only the delivery work, but whatchamacallit, the how he's narrating it, and especially when you hear his expression and the emotion through his voice. Sorry guys, I'm just checking something as I'm doing this. I'm multitasking like crazy. It's also kind of funny how it's told through Ralphie's perspective on things and looking back on this like a memory, like I said. And of course, his infamous plan and or scheme to get his Red Ryder BB gun, from the ideas this kid comes up with, from him slipping in the catalog, the old school toy catalog, slipping in through his dad's newspaper, to asking his mom, asking Santa Claus at the mall he wants it for Christmas, to even basically being the teacher's pet to his teacher, writing this big old essay he wants the Red Ryder BB gun. It's really funny how he comes up with these ideas. And even Ralphie's so-called dreams or visions or whatever you want to call it that he has, when he's imagining he's using the Red Ryder BB gun to fight off bad guys, or when the teacher is writing up oh my gosh, this is such a wonderful essay you wrote for me, Ralphie, or something that's very kooky that would not happen in the real life but happens in his mind. It's very funny because of the child wonder, or the imagination, if you will. This movie also has very nostalgia in a way. It's set in this almost, it feels like a very old set time period in a way, from how the clothing looks, the costumes, the flannel, the old buildings and towns and cities and stuff like that. Very feel old schoolish, feels like something of not of this generation of the 21st century, and obviously even something before it. And it's just become a very fun holiday movie, and it's become very very iconic, and very comical. From the "oh fudge" to the "yo shoot your eye out, yo shoot your eye out," to literally the leg lamp and the pink bunny costume have become symbols almost of this movie. You cannot think of this movie without thinking of those objects. Seriously. Where the hell is it? Look at this thing. It's a leg lamp. Come on. It's fragile. But you cannot think about that movie without thinking about this thing here. And yes, I own this. This is one of my ornaments. I don't care. Don't judge, all right? It gets a little. Don't judge, okay? It's very nice. It's very dark, very grim. It's very creepy. It's very oh, I can't remember it. Damn it, JohnFlickinger. Don't judge. It's a joke. Oh my gosh. But point is, something like this has kind of made this movie very like it's resonant with many audience members. I can't really think of any nitpicks to kind of find with this movie. The only thing I can really think of is it doesn't really bring in a lot of emotion. I mean, it definitely is heartfelt. It's definitely funny, and that's great. It definitely has a little bit of emotion, but I don't think it's really that big in terms of whether it's because of in terms of classic Christmas movies. Like when you think of classic Christmas movies, I don't think this is the first one people go to. If anything, it doesn't have the same like humor, maybe the same combination of humor and heart and tear jerking moments as say movies like maybe Elf, Santa Claus, even Home Alone. Obviously, is a big one that has that heart and humor at the same time put together. This one doesn't feel as heavy, if you will, in terms of the gut punches or anything like that that makes you go like, oh my gosh, anything like that. That's the only thing I can really think of. And like I said, don't get me wrong, it's very funny, but I don't think it just has that same heart that a Christmas movie should. I don't know. And I'm really confused on kind of like where this is sort of supposed to be, like in terms of the set, in terms of where this is like the time period. Like, is this like is this when like is this the time period of is this set in the setting of when this movie was released? So 1980 something, 1990 something, or was it something before that, like the 50s, 60s? I don't know. That's kind of the only thing I kind of think of that's really a tiny bit confusing. Other than that, it's great. It's a really good film. I'm gonna give A Christmas Story an A minus. So, if you guys have seen A Christmas Story, what did you think of it? Do you like it? Do you hate it? What's your favorite Christmas movie that you love to watch during the holidays, or what's something you love to watch every time it comes on every year around Christmas? So, as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please smash the like button. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. I do awesome videos every day, if not every week, and make sure you also ring that bell to be notified of new videos, new content every day, if not every week. I'm gonna try and keep up with as much as possible. I'm doing a lot of juggling here this month with personal stuff I've got going on. I've got other things I'm doing, working out stuff like education, working out things with my career, and working out things for jobs, all sorts of things and culminating. And I'm gonna try and get back into doing these reviews, doing more top tens this month, and bringing it into the new year. There'll be gaming. I'll bring that back somewhere in the new year, but my main thing for December is reviews and top tens, and that's it. Once it becomes January and we start the new year, I'm gonna bring everything else back. I'm gonna bring back awesome news. I'm gonna bring back gaming. I'm gonna bring back all that funness and everything else. Maybe some new stuff. I might start doing unboxings. I put out a poll on social media if people want to see me do unboxing videos, so I'll start doing that. I'll start doing more trailer reviews, reactions. There's gonna be I'm gonna have top 10 videos associated with this year and next year. So look forward to all this stuff. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.